they loved you. And you have to understand that love did not hurt you. Someone who didn't know how to love hurt you. And now you blaming it on love. And love saying, hey, I had nothing to do with that. I wasn't even in the mix. Y'all had a relationship, but I didn't live there. See, it's a difference between being in love and being in a relationship. Because you can be in a relationship with no love. You can be in a relationship with just self-hate feeding on one another. And whatever you feed, it gets stronger. So even if you're in a new relationship today, you still may be thinking about your ex. You still may be focused on your ex from time. You still may wake up from a nightmare of your ex. You still may be sitting at work some days thinking about your ex. And the person you're with or your soon-to-be next is texting you on the phone and you're thinking about your ex. That's because that tie was so strong and it lasted for so long and it just got stronger and stronger. Guess what you got to do? You got to cut them off completely. 100%. You got to block them on Facebook, block them on Twitter, block them on Instagram. If you have a child together, it has to become a business relationship. You see the child as a blessing, but you see your ex as a lesson. And you got to take them lessons, and now you have to put it in this box over here. This is what I learned about lust and self-hate. Now I'm ready to heal, to learn love, and to attract real love. Because as long as you're telling yourself that you lost love, you'll never be open to receiving what's next. And a lot of us, we're in a relationship right now, and we're still hurting from our past. If you don't get that new knowledge, what they say, knowledge is what? And it's only powerful when you put it into action. And knowledge is only powerful because knowledge boosts your confidence. And this is what we have to realize, is that if we don't know love, then we'll accept anything. Now, to these young ladies here, and to my guy back there, after you have taken and you've cut off your ex completely, now you got to cut off the mutual friends and their family members. Ooh, ooh, we don't want to hear that. My sister back there like, what the world? Are you serious? I see you back there. I can see everything. She's like, this man. But see, what happens is when you have this soul tie, every single person, if you're talking to Johnny and Johnny was cool with your ex, every time you hear Johnny's voice, you think about your ex. Every time you talk to their mother, their father, their brother, their sister, you're thinking about your ex. So you might not cut them off forever, but you got to cut them off for a season. You got to cut them off for a season so you can get your strength. And you got to let them know, hey, we can't talk. We can't talk for a little while because I'm trying to heal. You also got to think about now you are preparing for your next. Some of you may be in a relationship and your partner still keeps in touch with the friends or family of their ex. And you look like, really? You ain't got over that? You must want her. Well, and then if you go into their house and you talking to them, the next person you're with, they don't know if your ex is coming over to this mutual gathering. So you have to cut all ties, and you got to leave it there. If you have a child, you need to have a mediator. Here's a letter how little Johnny did in school. Here you go. Bring them to the door. You got to cut off the refrigerator rights. Because a lot of times you have kids with somebody and they got refrigerator rights still. So they come in the house, they sit on the couch, and pour them a glass of milk, sitting there talking. So how you doing? Who you talking to now? Found somebody? You know, I still got hope that we can make it. I just got to get stuff together. And you were just about to heal, and you heard that little ounce of hope, and it'll set you back 6 months. And you're like, well, maybe it can work. And the next thing you know, the same thing happens all over again. You got to break it. And now once you began to separate and you began to break this and you get new knowledge, now you have to begin to learn. Because we don't understand what real love is. We don't understand what a real relationship is. One thing I can tell you, and nobody will ever be able to tell you everything that love is. But what I can tell you is that love does not hurt.